All right, man. So we got an exclusive diss song that we're gonna react to, right? So tell me about the diss song and why you wanted to do it.
Well, basically, it sums up the conversation that we had. And it's like, a lot of brothers coming out, like especially like Melle Mel and Caz, and they jump out there, oh, I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest lyricist. If Michael Jackson was alive, Michael Jackson would still be making records. If Prince was alive, Prince would still be making records. If John, the dude that was down with the Beatles and all them, he still was alive, he'd still be making records. If Liberace was alive, he'd still be making records. Even James Brown, he still was making records. Smokey Robinson, everybody that's a legend, they still make records. Ron Isley still making records. Everybody that's a legend that says I'm one of the greatest, they still make records, and they made records to the day they died. The greatest don't stop making records for 20 years. Or the greatest artist, I ain't drawing 20 years. Never heard of the greatest basketball player, but you ain't shoot a hoop in 20 years. The greatest basketball player is either they're a coach right now, they own a team. They got something into that. The greatest hockey player right now, you got the golf player, you got Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is with his son right now. He was caddying for his son the other day, showing his son. He's in the middle of that. How could you be the greatest rapper and you ain't write a rhyme or make a record in 20 years, man? These dudes is illusional, man.
So the diss song is going at Melle Mel and Caz, and you feel like they try to claim themselves to be the greatest of all time, but they're not that.
They're not trying. They are actually walking around here saying they're the greatest of all time. They're taking all the credit for it. They say it out their own mouth. And like I doubt, I want to battle the brothers, man. I'm taking hip hop to where hip hop started at. When I first was hanging out with them and carrying records, I was carrying it to jams. And every jam I went to, they battled somebody. Every time I carried records for Theodore, and we got to the jam, they battled somebody. Every time I went to T-Bout Avenue, Mean Gene House, and carried records, and I got to where they was at, they battled somebody. So I want to battle them.
So how do you feel about, because I already know in the comments people are gonna say this, they're gonna say, oh, you clout chasing off of Melle Mel, Grandmaster Caz, like you dissing the forefathers in hip hop, it's a bad thing. Like, what do you have to say to that?
First of all, I made Rap's New Generation. I made Rap's New Generation in 1987, which was a classic hip hop hit. The first verse I said was, sorry, old times. It's time to make way for the Lord K. Born and my man L.A. So they already knew where I was coming at from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time they were still making their records, but it was different because they wearing boots, cowboy hats, zoot suits. We was wearing Adidas suits. We was wearing Bally's. We was wearing silk shirts. We was wearing sheepskins. So it was a whole different era right then and there. And from there, we kept on going with our era, like with the rock hymns and the masters of ceremonies and so on and so on and so on. So, it's that era changed to this era. It's nothing to clout chase on them about. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I never left hip hop. They left hip hop. So if anything, they the ones who blocking and gatekeeping and trying to steal other people's clout. Because when the last record they made? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what record you made?
Well, he just did that one diss song to Eminem, right? Melle Mel.
I don't think Melle Mel want to take credit for that one, man. So we're gonna give Melle Mel the benefit of the doubt and scratch that off his record. So Melle Mel, the last record Melle Mel that made was back when he made White Lines and all that. Because we can't give him no credit for that joint right there. I don't think he want to put that in his catalog.
You ain't like it?
Nah, the joint was doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of the worst records in hip-hop history, man. And his friends shouldn't have let him put it out. You step into Eminem, man. You can't come at Eminem like that. I don't think that he should have been battling Eminem, period, because that's two different eras and two different, whole styles, man. That's like Eminem trying to battle me. I ain't battling Eminem, but, I'm going to go and get some of the youngest from the Bronx and from New York. Like, yo, y'all got to step up, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we need the network. Because they the ones who into that new stuff and, what's going on and what's going on. Like, we not in the clubs and all that, man. We could talk, we could try to act like we in there, but that ain't our era. They the ones who doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So they the ones who know all the fly sneakers and the fly, the new jeans and the most of them jeans and designer wear that they be wearing, we can't even pronounce them, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look, the older you get, the harder it get for you to pronounce words. So with the words, with the jeans and the stuff they be wearing and the sneakers, man, you just say, man, yo, those are fire, youngin. That's all. Those are fire, man. That's it. You don't even try to pronounce the name of them joints, man. So yeah, it's hip hop is like, it's like R&B. Mr. Biggs make a record here and there. He not trying to take out Usher. He not trying to battle Chris Brown, but he's still Mr. Biggs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's a thing like that. You know what I'm saying? We as the older hip hop, we still got to make records. We still got to come out. I came out with Guns Away. I came out with Wuss Peace. I came out with Puff Puff Pass with Shice Bub. And, we still got to pre-already hit the youngins with records to let them know that we're relevant and let them know that we always going to have some rhymes. But that's what we used to say when we started. Like, I'm always going to have some rhymes to the day I die. And I'm always...
Because that's in your soul. Hip hop, rapping being an MC is in your soul, right?
It don't matter. If some music being played and I'm sitting on the side, I'm going to be like this after a while. And especially if I like it, and even if I'm not on the song, I wrote something up, man. I wrote something up on the side too. They be like, you wrote, yeah, man. Shit, you think I was just sitting here listening? I was shit. Because we already used to that. It's adapt to that, So how would you just stop?
It's second nature for you at that point.
Yeah, second nature. It's like you see when I told you I should do the electric boogie. I said I still know how to do the electric boogie.
Right.
It's just second nature. I'll be in my house with music sometimes. Come on, I find myself, I'm sliding in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, OG, you bug it out, man.
Not even thinking, hey, I want to go ahead and electric boogie right now. You just already doing it without even...
I'm already doing it. I'm in motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm sliding all over the kitchen. I'm in motion. And it just, I ain't practicing in the longest. You just don't forget it. It's just in you,
Right.
Crazy Legs come right now. How many times Crazy Legs say he retired from breakdancing? 1,000,000 times.
Right.
He ain't never going to retire.
All right, let's get into this diss song.
Let's get ready for the kickback. Kill that.
What made you want to include his part of the Eminem diss song in the beginning?
One, I just want to let the young world see that this is the way you're not supposed to sound. Yeah, for real, this is the way you're not supposed to sound. Then I wanted to let Melle Mel and Caz hear the difference between him coming back and me coming back. Just for the beginning. Because now, I'm one of them rappers that as high as they take it, as high as I'm taking it. Now, if they come out with a record after this, my next joint gonna be super smoke. Because now they gave me more to get on to.
Oh, so this is just a teaser. This is just...
Yeah, this is just a teaser.
Oh, gotcha.
This
okay.
just to open up the can of worms. Because once they say something, now I really can feed off of it. Bing, 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 really go crazy on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been waiting for them for a long time, man. I feel that it ain't only me though. Let's get that right. It's a whole host of old school rappers that all got some material, all been wanting to get at them for the longest, because it's like everybody feel like they're getting held back because of them. And people tell them, but it's like they ain't trying to hit.
Wow.
You go in one ear and out the other, man.
Tired of this. The Bronx is back. Let the real talent come out and show. Sorry, old timers, it's time to make way for the Lord gave born and my brother L.A. Your flows are miscellaneous, weak and uncompleted. It ain't bustin' for the younger, they ain't bumping with the speed. Melle Mel couldn't handle Eminem, couldn't hold a candle to that man with a sad way to end. Past his prime time, relying on past time. He was on that white line when he wrote white lines. They were cocaine warriors.
Why you do him like that?
Um,
You do him like that, man. You said that he was on them white lines when he wrote white lines.
And they damn sure was, man. You know what I'm saying? And I usually don't be the one that, try to point nobody addiction out, because that's a sickness. But when I seen that him, coming at Eminem with the pills, yeah, you on pills. All right, that brother went through a problem, man. He don't need to be reminded that he was on some pills at time in his life. You know what I'm saying? It was going through a era that almost ruined his relationship with his daughter. His mom blew his career. You know, this was nothing that he wanted to glorify. So being that, you know, you wanted to say what somebody was doing, I just wanted to let him know that we was young and we didn't even know what white lines was until you introduced us into this cocaine. You know, you didn't give it to us, but we never heard of that. And that's probably why our moms wouldn't let us listen to that music. Like, you don't bring that in, don't bring that in. But as I got older, I realized what white lines was. Like, oh, hold on, homie. You know, like, you was way out of order. But nobody went back and ever like, oh, they did this, they did that. So I feel that, you know, he shouldn't have been doing it.
So you felt it was a bit hypocritical for him to say something about Eminem's drug addiction and everything when he's like participated himself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You also was making records about it too. You was glorifying and all that white lines and all that. You was glorifying it too. So if Eminem he just was doing it on a different drug and in a different way, but at the same token, y'all was doing the same thing.
You know what I think that is crazy too, because like when you're from the hood, everybody knows somebody that's been addicted to something. Your friend's mom, people in your own family, and I don't think it's really something to make fun of or judge somebody for
At all, man.
You know, because like you said, it's an issue. A lot of times, you know, when you come from the hood, it's like you're not taught how to properly cope with things, and sometimes you make a mistake, right? And it could just be that one time that gets you hooked forever.
And sometimes, man, you know, the things that the people went through when they was on that and through that era of life, they don't never want to be reminded of that, man. You know, especially that like some females and all that. You know, when they were going through drugs, they had to probably be selling their body and doing all this and doing all that. Probably got raped in certain things and certain because they was in the wrong place at the wrong time because they was getting high or fell asleep somewhere all high up. You know, that was the worst part of their life, man. And now that they're over it and trying to go on, they don't need to hear that, man.
Yeah.
You know, the last thing they need to hear.
Cocaine cowboys, they quiet in this new era. They don't make no noise. Gold chain, fake. Suit, fake. How much more of this bullshit can hip hop take? I put them in the Source magazine. That's all time to torn apart. They made the Lord await online. I despise their kind. Slime. Now they talking, but they the greatest of all times. Ha ha ha. Ain't that quite bizarre? They messing with the best. I leave them bruised and scarred. The Bronx gatekeepers has been exposed. The rhymes are old, just like the gold. I wanna hear Scarlet, I wanna hear Spice One. Impossible when these rappers that are washed up and done keep hogging up heavy set. Addicted to the spotlight. Who voted him the speaker? Please turn up his damn mic. The Bronx have been in hip hop.
So right there, you're saying that you want to hear new artists. So you're not for like blocking these artists coming up.
Nah, not at all. You know, I figured we are the home of hip hop. So we the home of hip hop, the Bronx home of hip hop. That means that we got different styles. So we started this. So we're gonna have some dudes doing some reggaeton. We're gonna have some dudes doing some drill music. We're gonna have some dudes and some females doing some house rap. We're gonna have some the West Indians doing their thing, chanting and all that. We are the Bronx, man. Everybody's supposed to be welcome. You know, now when it come down to the violence and all that, we can speak and, you know, and get to the youngs and eventually they'll tone it down. They're going to want to get on the bandwagon and ride through and do what they do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all can get on this. We're going to add y'all onto the show, but you know you can't bring the drama. You can't be just like they told us. That's how we got out of it. But at least they gave us the chance to change. We just never given them a chance. You know?
So
we want to see these dudes. Yeah, I want to hear them. I want to hear them.
Do you feel like Caz and Mel, they try to gatekeep and they block people off?
They are gatekeeping and they are blocking people off. And then the sad thing about it is that they gatekeeping and blocking people off and they're not really getting nothing out of it. But then when you got a small brain and a small thought and you don't see big and you don't see the big picture, the little bit that you getting, you think is a lot. So the little bit, whatever Caz getting, he holding it like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you see the dog eat, the dog turn around like this, another dog try to go near the bowl, teeth start coming up, fangs and all that. That's what he's doing. So whatever little bag he get, he turned around, he grabbing it. Anybody come near him, yo, man, yo, you know. That's what they doing. Instead of being like, yo, you know what? If I open this up, this little bit, I ain't got to go like this. because I'm gonna have a whole bunch, because I'm gonna have it coming from all different angles. So now I got this much. I don't gotta go in the corner and put my arm around the food like this, you know, like they do in jail. My mom used to tear us up. You be in the house eating like this, you get your arm off the table. Where you think you at, boy? You don't need to secure no plate in this house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's securing every plate he eat. He got his arm around the food. Make sure nobody don't snatch a fry or nothing out of his plate. You know what I'm saying? Snatch a chicken wing or nothing. You know, he got his back turned and eating like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong, and it's holding up hip hop. It's holding up the people in hip hop, and he's been doing it for so long that is ridiculous, man. And then, you know, to see them on these platforms, and you see these other people who's supposed to be really trying to acquire what hip hop and all this. Why you call them? That was the wrong call. You know what I'm saying? And then how you gonna call somebody to learn about something, and the person that you call can't call nobody else? You feel me? Like if you right now, me and you doing a real history on hip hop, and you really, you know, like we doing it to my extent. But now if you gonna wait, I may have to make a couple of calls, man. Cause you start asking me certain questions, I'll be like, hold on, homie, wait up. Oh, let me call this dude. You know, you took it way back to all right. So what color call Disco King Mario had?
You got to verify.
I gotta call Coke the
Right.
Rocker, one of them. To verify that, I gotta call MC Happy, one of them dudes that was actually there. I gotta call one of them. And when I'm not willing to do that or doing that or telling you, oh, I got to get back with you on that one, that's just telling you I'm feeding you a bunch of crap, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get what I could get out the bag and not trying to expand your story and expand what you're doing, man. We're going to get all the way into something. It's going to be certain things that I got to ask. And a lot of things that I'm even speaking about now, I have already asked. That's how I know it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it. Because I went through and had to ask. You know, they asked Caz a couple of days ago. He was on the Drink Champs. And they asked him, but Coke La Rock. If looks could kill, Coke La Rock would have fell on the floor wherever he was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, instead of just being humble and like, you know, the brother was there, he was doing this, he was doing that. It doesn't take nothing from you, brother, to mention another man and let him get his shine. It takes nothing from the Cold Crush brothers. It takes nothing from Grandmaster Caz, man. It was me, the A, the D, and the R. And I slipped away to make a phone call. You still gonna be nice, brother.
Why would he say that?
You know, I guess Nori, you know, people asked him about him. You know, I guess the people in the interview asked him about Coke La Rock. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but
You know,
why was that his response though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I'm talking about the look on his face. I'm not talking about response, but his facial expression.
oh, okay.
Like, you know, his facial expression was like, you know, was like, yo, why you brought that dude up? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know, this is about me. It ain't about him. You know, he didn't. That's what he said. But, you know, what they say, your body language is everything. I don't need to hear out your mouth that you think I'm a phony. I could just watch your body language.
Yeah. No doubt.
His body language was saying that that's not the topic or the person I'm trying to speak about, man. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't trying to share his spotlight.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Never trying. When all reality, man, that's just going to expand the story, man. Because, you know, like when we expanding our story as we was going. We building, and you know, King Son, yeah, I do. Oh, you know, such. And we just kept on expanding. We expanding the story. You know, we got into Lord Jamal. We got, you know, these people I know. You know, we expanding the story. But if I'm only willing here to sit here and only talk about me and what I brought to hip hop and what I could do to hip hop, and where then, you know.
You know what I respect about you so much, K, is because you humble, show humility. It doesn't take away from you. It only actually adds to you to be humble, to show humility. Shows that you're a human being.
Yeah.
Right? And I respect
and it
that.
makes more people want to do business with you, man. You know, more people want to bring you on because they know you're going to bring more good company.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop with a whole lot of people, not just you two who so selfish and evil. Yeah, they gifted, so I wrap them up and sell them like smoke. I won't drop a gun bar, cause them bars no joke. If I said I had the G47 Mars with the switch, Melle look at Caz, said he talking about a bad bitch. Lost in the sauce, but 20 years back, they've been all around the globe and still ain't learned jack shit. No hit, ill fit, style count.
What do you mean by that? You said that they've been around the world, all around the globe, and they still haven't learned anything.
Now they haven't, because if you figure, you know, these dudes is the first things come out their mouth is, Oh, I've been touring since the 70s. That's a long time, bro. Oh, I've been doing this. That's a long time, bro. So that means you've been getting a lot of money off and on since the 70s, and you don't own nothing. So that means you've been all around the world and you still ain't learned jack shit, period.
Wow.
You've been all around the world. Some of these dudes been around the world 20, 30 times. You got nothing. Foolishness you got. Oh, I got my leather jacket. I got this. You ain't got nothing that you was able to put generational wealth on. And especially if you going on tour after you know that the record label is jerking you. So you know you ain't getting no money from the record label. So they already got me. So I got to get everything that I'm getting on these tours, and I got to make this work for me. Because the record label, I owe money from getting jerked from these dudes. So they ain't got nothing for me. If anything, I owe them money. So all these tours is important. All these shows is important. I can't be buying no cars and jewelry because I don't have no royalties coming. These are my royalties. These shows and tours and travel in the world. And they done did this plenty of times and still ain't got nothing to show. So how could you be trying to educate the youngest? How could you be trying to educate your family? How could you be trying to educate your kids when you can't even show them how to flip a dollar? And you done got plenty of these dollars and plenty of these dollars and plenty. That's why they don't put us in these situations. Because they know all I need to go on is one tour. It's over. That's it, man. That's it. When I come back, I got a barber shop. I got a game room. I got this going on because the money I made is going to be for the money to make me some money. Now, I'm not planning on doing all this and that. I'm going to go get me some money. I'm going to invest my money into uplifting and making myself better, making my business better. I'm buy a studio. You've been going to the studio for 30 years and touring the world. You ain't common sense ain't tell you to go buy some equipment.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
We go beyond business. Now we go to common sense. Common sense, this record company been jerking us. Now it fell off. I ain't get no money. Nobody never heard of me in 10 years. Now they put me back on. They're going to put me on a tour. They're going to give me an drink champs. They're going to put me in here right here. Boy, I'm saving my dough. Because all I'm going to be thinking about is them last 10 years when I was hurting, man. And I couldn't get a dime. And now my shine is back on. I'm not going to no jewelry store. I'm not going to Icebox. I'm not going to Mercedes-Benz. I'm not going to none of that, man. I'm going to financial literacy and start teaching. And start teaching the kids and teaching the people and doing something, man. Teaching them so they don't get jerked, so that they don't lose their money. That's what I'm going to do,
I think that's such a great point that you're making, because that stuff that you throw your money in a lot of times don't last long, man. Like, you might be excited.
It don't last at all.
You might be excited at first. Oh, you looking good and stuff. That's going to wear off. And then you're going to try to chase the next high of getting the next expensive thing. And you're just going to be on that cycle forever.
And then you got even without people teaching the kids and the youth and even the young rappers and them anything about financial literacy, you got a lot of these young dudes go to the store with adults that's supposed to be their OGs, are supposed to be the person looking out for them. And they sit there and watch these young dudes go, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with this dude to the jewelry store. We go to the jewelry store. The young kid buys a watch, a Rolex. Rolex costs $100,000. Then the young kid put $40,000 worth of diamond in it and call it a bust down. To the young kid, he thinks that his watch now is worth $140,000, but with the diamonds, it's even more. It's gonna be like 200 and some thousand. But in all reality, me being an OG, I'm gonna tell him not to buy that watch, because as soon as he throw the diamonds in it, that watch is only worth $60,000. So you spent an extra $40,000 to lose $70,000. Because when you go sell that watch, you can't bring that watch back to Rolex. Rolex don't make them watches. And the first thing they're gonna ask you for, where's the original face for it? You don't got it. Because once you put all the diamonds in this face, that other shit, you probably left it in the store. You probably didn't even ask the man in the store for it. He knew that as long as he got this face, he could get any band and still get the actual value for your watch. And you left the store with really nothing. With a bunch of with some diamonds in it and some gold, and really nothing. But you spent $100.
I hope you guys soaking up that game, man. I hope you soaking up that game right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so you know, they go back to the middleman. The middleman who these young kids is putting that's my OG. Oh, I'm under this record label. Or I'm underneath that. It's important for these people to be loyal to these kids, man. Because they mess it up and it just makes business bad, man. It makes it bad for all the older people. It makes it bad. You know, just do good business with them, man. Just do real business. It's enough money for everybody. You know, if you get paid $10,000 or $3,000 a show and to help him out. If he get 50,000, you get 3. Be happy with your 3,000, man. And when you ain't happy, just let him know, yo, brother, I'm not happy with this. Either he could give you a raise or y'all got to part ways. There's no, y'all, I'm gonna go somewhere else to get some more money, brother. Boom, and y'all leave on with respect. Is no love lost, man. You know, you don't need to stand and work with him, but steal from him. Or for the next contract, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be getting this. You don't need to do that, man. That's bad business. It's dirty business. In regards to how much money that you get, God ain't gonna let you live with it comfortably, man. Look at most of these dudes that get over. Look at all the hell Puff Daddy going through now. I know right now Puff Daddy said he'd rather be broke.
Yo, let's finish this song. That's a conversation for another time.
That shit, no hit, ill fit, style counterfeit. They should have been filthy rich. No hit, ill fit, style counterfeit. They should have been filthy rich. The real Bronx is coming back, and we're sweeping all the weak MCs off the map. The real Bronx is coming back. They're breaking the knees sleep, please relax. The real Bronx is coming back, and we're sweeping all the weak MCs off the map. The real Bronx is coming back. They're breaking the knees sleep, please relax.
Beat is fire, man.
Yeah, Kid K Fresh made that joint.
I'm feeling that.
I made a couple of joints. I made a joint called Puff Puff Pass with Chase Bug. We used that. He produced that for us too.
Woo.